Hey guys and gals, how you doing? I know everybody's used to seeing me in video blogs with my face when I do reviews on Geek Legion of Doom, but I have some problems with my camera, and hopefully I'll get a new one soon. But meanwhile, I'm gonna go do this review with audio podcast style. Well, anyway, if you check if you check the last two reviews I have done, I think the last two I have done was Batman animated movie reviews, the TMT one, and Gotham by Gaslight, if I'm corrected. I mentioned Batman Hush, and I was promised I would review it for you guys and gals. So I'll be talking about Batman Hush. It got released today on video demand, and let me just say, this is totally like my favorite Batman comic graphic novel. You know, I don't know if they came in like comic book issues, but I collected it as a graphic novel, Batman Hush, and I really love the story for this, and I really like the main villain Hush, who's like a rival against Batman. And you have characters from the Batman Gallery Rogue in the graphic novel also. But I will not spoil it. I will not spoil this movie or the comic book for you who have not read it. But I highly enjoyed it. Now I'm not doing a comparison between the animated movie and the comic book and the graphic novel. Excuse me. I like to say graphic novel because I collected it as a hardcover book. But a little bit in me might have to do a little comparison. Excuse me, without spoiling in this movie for you guys and gals, like I mentioned. Anyway, this movie is about Batman, and he meets Selena Kyle, Catwoman, and later on as the movie progresses, they form a relationship, you know, and it will play out towards the end of this movie. Let's put it like that. But meanwhile, you got this mysterious character named Hush, and he's using Batman's villains to get into pretty much Batman's skull in a way. Let's put it like that, get into his head. And Batman wondering how where all these villains are coming out of the woodworks, causing crime, and Batman is always involved trying to stop them, and why these villains are working for this mysterious character, pretty much named Hush, as it leads up to it. Meanwhile, Catwoman will be in the mix of this movie, as Batman. Like I mentioned, Batman and Catwoman do develop a relationship. What else is new in the Batman movie or in comic books? But in this movie, it's definitely very well focused on the Batman Catwoman relationship and how Catwoman is part of Batman's life now, or Bruce Wayne's life. Let's put it like that. Um, First of all, let me just say what I like about this movie, because there is like a lot of nitpicks about this movie. I gotta be really honest. What I like is animation is really good. The voice acting is good. The story, yeah, I do like the mystery of it, you know. And I know I promised you not to do a comparison with this and the comic book, but I have to do some comparison because, damn, it's like every single Batman villain is in this one animated movie, and I felt like they put way too much of it, and it kind of like it's like more rush. I know it's kind of funny, right? Hush, rush, get it? Yeah, I know. But so it felt so rushed, and to me that's like my major nitpick about this movie. While in the graphic novel, it's kind of like it's not oversaturated with the villains in the graphic novel version. Now, if you read the graphic novel, you already know who Hush is. Well, I'm not spoiling it for you guys, but in the animated movie, don't think who the villain really is. Like, it is a twist ending to this, kind of like Gotham Gaslight in a way. There is a villain you would not expect to be Hush, and you'll be surprised by it also. So I admit they gotta change it up, switch it around to make it different. So this anime movie will not be predictable. So I'll give it up for that also. But the main nitpick was too many villains, very rushed. You can just tell how it is. But all in all, it's all right movie to be honest with you. It's not better than the last two I reviewed. I feel like this movie was all right.